い、じゃあトニー・ウィリアム物語やっていきます。よろしくお願いします。やり配信しようと思ったんだけど、どうしてもやりたかったからやります。これよし。さあ、前半戦が前回終わったところですね。はい。よいしょ。ちょっと待ってね。さあ、83試合、打率が2割8分7厘、ホームラン15本、打点45、33通り。盗塁がリーグトップですね。0時3割読み、長打率5割、OPS840。まあ、いい方じゃないですかこれは。ルーキーにしては。1年目にしてはね、まあ悪くないんで。こっからっすね。では、入って6。はい。昨日は前回オリオールズ全員戦だけど終わったんで、その続きから。レッドソックスですね。レッドソックス戦ですね。はい。じゃあ、行きましょう。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, please, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Up next for the Rays, Tony Williams. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready, first pitch, here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully, they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
1-1. Is a fastball that misses.
菅野、井上、戸郷とね、いますから。
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Stepping up now, Tony Williams.
Third baseman, Tony Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. This one skied out toward right. Jankowski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Back up the middle.
お、ショートが取り抜
And
けてい
that's
きます。
through for his first base hit in this one.
さあ、ツーアウトランナー一塁二塁。チャンスを広げていく。
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So digging in now, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
William.
First pitch of the at-bat.
ファウル。
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
This is hit the other way out toward left
レフト
field.
フライ。
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. So striding forward now, Tony William. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
William.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
ボール。15対3、大量リード。
Swing and
これは行きましたー。
He got
ラ
all
イ
of
ト
that
一歩も動
ball.
きま
Gone.
せん。今シーズン第16号ツーランホームラン。
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 16
淡
for
く
him
入
on
っ
the
た球、
year.
完
But
璧
that'll
に
do
捉えた
little
当た
more
り。
than make a dent in this big deficit.
ライト一歩も動きませんでした。15対5。
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-5
いやー、
is the
15対
final.
5。
The
レッドソ
Boston
ック
Red
ス相手に
Sox
これはまずい。
posted a 3-run
てか、ゲームが
first
広がっちゃうから、
to the
ヤンキース
win.
は。
Hours and 55 minutes.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here
あ、
with the
代打です
bases
ね。
empty and one gone in the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
代
please.
打か。
Pinch hitting for the Rays. Number 23.
Lofted in the
Ah,
air
sorry.
out toward right center.
William.
Jankowski's there for it. He hauls
ラ
it
イト
in
フライ。
without any
初
trouble,
球。
and there are
初
two
球ライト
away.
フライ。
Kevin Kiermaier is into the ball
Ah,
game now as he
Kiermaier.
assumes duties in center field.
サイドの勝ち。ピート・ローズ君か。彼は大甲子園で大損したと聞いたよ。いや、それはセンター行け
Several
勝つ。
good offensive performances in this
Yeah,
one, but
it's just
none better than the
the
one turned in by
Katana.
the guy you see right there. He's our top.
中止がつかないですよ。まあまあまあ。ピート・ローズ君で野球トークしちゃダメだから。永久追放だぞ。日本からも永久追放されそう。ショーン・レイヌにしたものが。さあ、エンゼルス戦ですね。はい。やっていきましょう。G 番ちょいG番あれか。エンゼルス行ったんだ。で、ウィリアムが今日は3番サード。あ、じゃあ1番サードか。1番サードですね。はい。現在の成績。 40盗塁は行きたいね。1年目から。1年目から40盗塁ってね。応援していたそうだが。応援するやん。応援の紙かっこなんで鍵がからやん。ロジャー・マリスが60個超えた時にアスタリスクつけてるよなんか。ひどいだろ。ちゃんと応援してやれよ。近江と大阪桐蔭破ったって結構強いぞ。今年のさ、マジ優勝インタビュー感動したんだよね。優勝インタビューとさ、選手のねえ、あのインタビューめちゃくちゃ
ERA of sub 3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Trout さんだ。マイク・トラウトさんだ。
Striding in once again, Tony Williams. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High in the air into shallow left center. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
ちょっと声あれだね。
Margot leads off second with nobody out.
どうしようかな。ちょっとね、次いじってみようかな。
That's in there, and he's deep in the
ロー
hole
スター
now.
でいじる
0-2.
んだよ。だから
Gotta
ね、
believe
パ
you're
イレ
gonna
ーツ
get
に
some
正塁
tough
登場
pitches
させ
in
たらい
this
いんだよ。
count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in
登場
that
さ
run.
せたかったんだけど。
Swing and a liner.
左翼
And
破ってい
that's
く。
through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so
No
they're
out,
at the
it's Sunday.
corners now to begin the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure
さあ、
that
リ
line
リアだ
drive
ね。
gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play.
やはり金だ。
Now batting, Mike Ford.
金しか見ててなくてくさ。やっぱりね、彼やっぱちょっとお金がね、やっぱり。ギャンブラーだか
Looking
ら。
to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
しっけな、この見てるぞ。骨
Some
も
of our
骨言う
nation's
な。
young minds and future leaders.
絶対殿堂入りできねえじゃん。 疑惑がバレたら。
Digging in, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
あそ
Yeah,
こ
they
で
take another single right here.
That's
That
what
third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
This is line
捉
to
えてっ
left.
て
Taylor is
けどこれは-
right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the
レフ
second
ト
out.
フライナー。そういうことじゃねえんだよな。
Always nice to get the first game of the series.
表ではチームに貢献したいとか言ってて、これですからね。
For the victorious Rays, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
これそれができるからね、ロースターいじってね。
Tyler Glasnow gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on it, Dan?
まあ、ダ
Hey
ブル
man,
エ
if
に
you
入れ
were
ますけ
getting
ど
a。chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
日本では
So
人
here's
気
the
オブ
cleanup hitter, Tony
Three are
William.
the-
And with numbers like
Tony,
those, he's
keep
putting
it
himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
トニーさん。
Here comes the
トニ
first
ーさんね、
pitch.
ショーンは。ショーンがとんでもないこと言っててくさ。
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is
フ
Mr.
ァー
Mike
ストですが
Fillmore.
単独
Hey,
首
you
位で
know,
すね。
D-Roll, Mike Fillmore,
That's
he'll
it,
give a
it's
little bit off the
games
edges,
on.
but he gets the
Ah,
respect
to
not only from the
Fukasaki
pitchers,
was posted.
but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone.
Ah,
If
so
a pitcher's
Shohei
pounding
Ohtani
that zone, he
Ohtani
wants to give a
Ohtani
little bit off the outer edge,
Ohtani
I'm okay with that. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
先発、ショウヘイ大谷さんですね。このリチューだとちょっと弱体化しちゃってるんで、ね。
Next will be the designated hitter, Aristides Aquino. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this
ア
season.
キーノかメリゴルに右投手にめちゃくちゃ強い。
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back.
有田工業の彼は残念だったわね。あれか。チーターの子。
And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
とりあえず。
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart.
大谷から通りできなかった。どうだった？調子はいかが？
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup
それは聞
hitter,
いてる。
William. He reached on a single in his first try.
Young.
ショートか。いいね。
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailored to even have a chance to get him at first.
Marsh is there, 2 down.
だいぶキャッチだと飛ん
Digging
でる
in,
感じ。
Tony William, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
どちらかというと先輩。敬遠されましたね。申告敬遠。
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the...
似てねえな。
Stepping into the box, Tony William.
The third baseman, Tony William.
トニーより大先輩おかしないか。
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
2打席連続敬遠。
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Los Angeles claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Cannon Middleton.
ビジョンだからな。一応あげるか。先輩なさ困ったことはないかい？なんだい？困ったことはないけど何があるんだい？早急ってことはなんかあるんやな。あ、ボール見失った。最悪です。3回も一緒だった。最悪です。よしよし。この時はこれ。ショーン・レイドリルさん。なんだよそれ。うさんくせえな。アストロズ戦。ショーン、そうなのよ。そんな時はこれ。ショーン・レイドリルさん。なんだよ。どんなドリルなんだよ。とんでもねえの考えそう。これだな、アシスト。7万高えな。そこをもうちょっと安くできるのか？
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. 需要と供給はどうなってんだよ。Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Let's play ball. You're out. 3.
よいしょ。
Stepping in, Tony William, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
いらねえ。とてつもなくいらねえ。クーリングオフするわ。そんなもん。
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
気に食わね
Clearly
え。
off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He'll try again, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Willie Adames waits on deck. This is swung on and hit Altuve at second. And that's the first out.
1番か。89,980。やめろ、MLB の歴史を詰め込むな。黒歴史を詰め込むな。ファミリー操作やん。これ系ではファミリー操作やん。松江にはいろんな人使ってるから。なんで高くなったの？
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
ズコ。
Wide 2-0.
不正大好きマンやん。
Right side.
その前に
And
愛
the
はあるんだ。
off-balance throw will
あ、
be
そして
too
これがセーフ
late,
にな
so a
る。
good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
記録ヒット。
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Shortstop, Willie.
ダメです。ひでえ商売してんな。
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
なんか
And here's
将
a
来が
ball
悪
hit
者
in
に
the
なってん
air.
だよな。でも一応
And no
2600
one will
本
track it down.
2600本ヒット放ってて567本打ってますからね、ホームラン。500本以上打ってる。いい打者なのに。
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
なんでそんな。
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
これ
Hit
は
the
ナイ
other
トフ
way
ライ
out
です。
toward right field. Tucker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony William, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Tony Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
ひどい。
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
コルク使ったりね、ゴミ箱叩いたりね。そんなゴミ箱系なんだ。
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the
3ボール
zone.
1ストライク。
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
そうこれやじゃん。サイスニードじゃん、しれっと。ヤクルトのサイスニードですよ。
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Tony William, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the
サイスニ
way.
ードですね、元ヤクルトの。ヤクルト
Swung
今いるっ
right
け？
over the splitter there, 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
じゃあやめろ。
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
マグワイアの血を受け継ぐもの。
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Runner goes for second, grounded to third. Bregman has it, and there's one down now.
してねえな。それは知らないな。さあ あー、オ
Runner
ー
at
スティン・メド
second,
ウズ。
one away, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
3割5分2厘。OPS1171。今季絶好調。レイズの頼れる手法。
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are to
ヘ
throw.
レラが映りましたね。あー、
Set. Here's the 3-1 on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. William heads for the plate. He comes across to score. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
勝ち越しタイムリー。
Dan, you'll
オースティ
take
ン・メドウズ。
RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
ナチュラルマグワイアになってる。マグワイアさんの世界へようこそ。
Tyler Glasnow is on the mound for game 2.
まあ大丈夫でしょう。
What do you have for us on him, Denny?
You know, in the day and age where we consider quality starts, 3 runs or less in 6 innings, this guy pitched awfully good into the 9th inning, getting a no decision in his last one. Hopefully, if he gets some run support today, he can get himself in the win column.
Digging in now, Tony William, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0.
でも細身だった彼がね、あんなにね太るのねすごいよね。お薬ってやばいね本当に。
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Willie Adames will be next. Fouled off.
それは動けですよ。それは運動しろですね。
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
反省した。さあ満塁。グランドスラム当たり前だな。これはグラスラになりますよ。
Stepping in now, Tony William, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike one.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
結構です。いいよさ。いらないって言ってます。彼紳士なのね。
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in the score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tony William coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now at the plate, Tony William starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
真ん中投げてるやつ。投げてるな。舐めとるな。こいつ。
0-1 count and the pitch.
だから何回でね、ワイルドカー
That's
ド
a
を
good take on a
争いをして
fastball
る
out
ん
of
で、
the zone.
こちら。
Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Springer is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. 11-4 at the end of this affair. Houston put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Kelvin Herrera gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to...
いや、私は多分ね、ヤクルトじゃなくてね、ベイスターズ優勝すると思うよ。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays.
マシンガン関
It's
東ってない
baseball
や。
on the show, and it's coming up next.
初めて聞くぞ。失点してもそうはなりさせるって感じか。
Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now the Astros from the opening bell will have to deal with a real threat on the base paths.
I guarantee you at release point, he wants to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
今のはいいですね。
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
さあ、今季絶好調のオースティン・メドウズ。
And there he goes towards second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
公式経験者全員
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, hitting 500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
マジか。
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double
まあ
play
軟式
ball.
は軟式でね、全国大会あるしね。
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Ro, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here's the 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
ニック・カステヤノスですね。マシンで捉えても長打になるけど、端っこで打ってもね、めちゃくちゃ伸びるんですよ。
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. He swings and misses. Throw down. Throw won't get him. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now, Tony Williams. Singled his last time up.
Tony Williams.
あ、ノーアウト満塁。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Ro, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch, grounded to the right. There's one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throw back to the pitcher at first.
Nick Castellanos now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the nearly bat around here is 8 men. So stepping in, Tony Williams. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Williams.
まあヤンキースが超絶大不振ですね、今ね。で、ブー監督が大バンしたってやつ。試合後の会見で。大ブレーキなのよね、今ね。ヤンキースが。やっとその揺り戻しが戻ってきて、揺り戻してきましたかっていう。
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Did the pitcher a favor that time, and the count will be full.
いや、ガチで大バンしてるからね、動画多分あると思う。
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
マリナーズがね、そう好
A
調
little
なんですよ
roller
ね。
toward the hole. He's got to hurry. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
マリナーズがね、久しぶりにイチロー以来のイチロー初年度以来のポストシー
Well,
ズン
this
進
one
出
had
が
its
ある
moments
かも
of
しれない
drama and
って。
excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory
そうそう
and
そう
look
もう
on to the next
130
one.
試合も参加しちゃっ
4-2
て
the final score today. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that
コンテ
until
ンダーっていう位置だからね、マリナーズは。ちなみにナショナルリーグの本塁打王が今カージナルスのポール・ゴールドシュミットっていうね、まあ D バックスでも1回本塁打を取ってる選手なんですけど、ブルージェイズ戦だったはず。シュミットがね、ゴールドシュミットがめちゃくちゃ打ってんだよ。
challenged to raise the bar defensively.
ライパーにはホームランが来ますよ。そうしちゃ CM なんかありげな CM で言うんじゃないよ。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next.
シュワーバーだ。カイル・シュワーバー。
Ryan Barucki will be on the bump for Game 2 of the
サンフランシスコ
series.
ジャイアンツは
What do
も
you
う
have for us
やばい
on him,
で
Danny?
す。
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
はい。
Striding into the box, Tony William. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware
まあ
if
5
he
秒
can
から
keep it
でも
up.
強いからね、アストロズ。
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a slider, nothing in one. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 out of their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready for another chance? Tony William. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch.
Nope.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
All even now, 2-2.
ああ、そうなんだよね。今年ね、そう。今年ちょっと
High in the
ね、
air
オ
out
リオ
to
ールズ
center
がね、
field. Center fielder on
いや
the
今年も最下位だろうな
run.
と思
He
ってた
gets
ら
there
ね、
to make the play, and
めちゃ
that
くちゃ上がっ
ends
てき
the
たんだよ
inning.
ね、そう、オリオールズが。
Rays
濃い
strand
か
to
らね。
pair.
そして、
Played
意
an
外に
inning
レ
and
ッ
a
ドソック
half.
スが
It's
ね、
1-0.
借金生活を始めてしまったっていう。
All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the third baseman, Tony William.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit to third.
サードゴロ。
Scooped up.
やばい、進化打つ。
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
ボール球、超絶ボール球打っちゃった。しんどいね。
Stepping up to the plate, Tony William.
Third baseman, Tony Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold
得点
on.
圏打率3割1分9厘。
Here we go now. One at a time.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. 2 runs have scored. Throw, and he's tagged out at third. That retires the side, but on the play, 3 runs come around to score. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are out in front. Digging in once again, Tony William. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
A ball and 2 strikes
確かに
now.
これ30試合ぐらいでもう終わっちゃうからね。162試合
Hey, let her fly.
2試合だったかな。
The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball right side.
一塁
And
間
that's
破
by
ってい
him
く。
into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
マジFA 権取得したらどこ行くの
All
か
set
な。
to start the 9th in this one, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Tony
なんか自分で
William.
球団選べるらしいんでね。それで選んでもいいけど。
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
レフトフライ。
Schwarber is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
162だったはず。161試合だったかな。2試合だったか。ダメよ。そうそうそう。勝ちました。
15-3, the final score. The Rays get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
ナショナルリーグ昔まで9番ピッチャーってなったから。
Jose Arena gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. His last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The third baseman,
Into the box now, Tony William. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been very punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7. Oh, he can't pick it up cleanly.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aristides Aquino. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
ディビジョンシリーズ。いや、それで世界一だったらね、すごいよね。ドラマすぎる。
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home. Pitch inside the throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
To 2-2 now. For a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
レイズと試合してんだわ、レイズ。
Hey, let her rip right here.
Fouled away.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. New inning set to get under.
グレーには2人いる？あ、違う。エスピナルか。ごめんなさい。エスピナル
And that'll give way to the third baseman, Tony William. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
野球は2点取られたら負けって競技かと思ってた。何言ってん
The
だ。
windup and the 0-1.
何点取って
Down and
も
away, ball
一緒
1.
や。何点取ってもいいんだよ。36点取ってるやつです。26点取ってるやつです。
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
36
I
は
don't
メジャー
blame
だ
him
ね。
for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
規定打席に到達したらしいね。
Standing in, Tony William, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch. Hey, here we go, here we go. Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
初球
0-1 the count.
あの頃の大好き。わかる。
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
オリックスはね、なんで弱くなったかって、まあ、イチロー抜けたし、田口も抜けたし、長谷川さんも怪我で悩んだし、星野さんもね、移籍しちゃったし。
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
FA とかではね、なんかいろんな感じに獲得してたけども。
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
あと、次の手放したってのもね、なんか、それもね、
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this
ピッチャ
pitch.
ーがあんだけ獲得した
He
のにね、
loses him on ball 4.
手放したのは良くないね。
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Ready once again, Tony Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go. Pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Right here. Come on, big guy.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Fouled off.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
High in the air out to center field. Nieves is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-2, the final score today. The Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Arena with his 4th win this season. Blake Snell pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss.
そうね。あ、ヤンキース戦。あ、ヤンキース戦。ジャッジさんいる。ハクストン強え !9 勝2敗。いやいやいや、やばいっす。やばいやばいやばい。エスコンマジでさ、レンジャースの本拠地なんよ。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Number 17 looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. James Paxton gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings. And this team's sitting pretty right now.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Good night for baseball, 69 degrees here at first pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Willie Adames is on deck. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in, Willie Adames, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got his eye on the top spot in batting average.
And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that 1 knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it. Anytime you're hovering in that 280 to 300 range for 10 games, you usually feel pretty good about it. The only problem is he had such a great first half, his average has actually dipped a little bit.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. William on second, Adames on at first with nobody out. And that misses ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Nick Castellanos now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and let's bat it in.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Last ball, 2 strike.
Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away
さあ、フル
anytime
カウ
soon.
ント。
Probably going to battle for a
い
batting
や、
title
こ
the
れ
rest of the
4
way.
連
And
続死
set
球は
up
まずい
working
よ
the。plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone. He's approachable.
He froze him on the fastball there. Nicholas Castellanos becomes the first out of the inning.
Manuel Margot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the
こ
seats
こ打
of
ちたい
foul
よ。
ball.
ハッキーの頼むよ。
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with
さあ、
two
ノーア
away
ウト満
now.
塁から一気にツーアウト満塁になりま
Stepping
した
into the
ね。
box, Mike Ford. He
Mike
was
Ford.
1 for 4 back in Wednesday's
さあ、宮城ブロッ
contest.
クに10打ボールで56打点。3連続死球からのに
The set
2者連
and
続
the
三
2 and
振。
1.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
やべえな、パクストン。
Keep driving. Let's go, kid.
Heading out towards shallow
打ち上げた
right.
ノーアウト満塁のピンチを
Judge is there as he makes the catch, and they'll
しのぎました
tightrope out of danger as he
Pakistan.
strands the bases loaded.
No,
Rays leave
Rays
them
are-
loaded. Tampa
三
Bay
連続
nothing.
死球
Yankees
と
coming up. We'll
死
be
球
right
から得
back
た
on MLB
ノーアウ
Network.
ト満塁のチャンス生かせず。これはひどい。
Digging in to try it again, Tony William will
これ
start
ひでえ
things
な。
out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
ちょっと打つとこというか、タイミングかな。
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony William. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really
あ、投
hasn't
手戦になって
found
る。
its
急
groove
に
in
投
this
手戦に
one.
なるやん、この
Yeah,
試合。
only 2 hits so far, Matt,
い
and
き
not
なりなん
very
か手の
many
取り合いになるの
hard
かなっ
hit
て思っ
balls
て
either.
さ、
We'll see
初
if they
回
can
あ
start
んな
making
3連
some
続死球
adjustments.
あったから。いやー、カステヤノスがなあ。
Here comes the first pitch.
さあ、初球97マイル、69球ですか。さっこ
The
で
windup
70
and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Can up there, huh?
6回70球。
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
ここ先頭バッター出ていいぞ。
Chopper is short.
サード取れな
And
い。
he
あー、
can't
ショートも
make
取
the
れない。
play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
これ記録レフト前ヒットってことになる。
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
He's running, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so
No
far,
out
but
runner.
after that walk, they've got runners at
一塁二塁です。
first and second and look ready to make a little noise.
さあ、初
Just
回
need a
の
big
チ
hit
ャ
now.
ンスみたいになるんだよ。
So stepping in,
Austin
Austin Meadows, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the
ハイ
strike.
ピンチ。被打率がやばそう。
The left fielder, number 2.
カセヤノス。
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a look and a throw back to second. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Oh,
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here you go.
The 3-1 pitch. Inside with the fastball. And he works the base on
さあ、ワ
ball.
ンアウト満塁です。さあ、
And
ここで
time will
閉
be
じてい
called
たの
here as the pitching
88球。
coach heads
6
out
回
to the mound and
88球。
hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
6回途中88球。まあ、多いか。
At the plate, Manuel Margot, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network.
3安打に抑えられてます。でも6四球ぐらいしてるんじゃん。
Ready to begin the eighth and standing in as the rookie third
あ、チャップマン来た。
baseman Tony
あ、チャップマン
Williams.
来ちゃった。
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as
お
we're
ー、チャッ
moving
プマ
late
ン来
into
たって。
this one. A
勝利
perfect
の方
time
程
for
式
this
来ましたね、
leadoff
これ。
guy
8
to
回。
try to get on base and ignite a rally.
2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And that's in there, 2-1.
これストレート打ちたい。
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left.
食らいついてい
And this
く。
will wind up a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters.
大
So
暴投でき
you
そう。
can't afford to be giving
102
out
ワイル
free
来ました。
passes this late.
Good
や
battle.
べ、
Count
この
remains
緩急
full.
よ。85と100、102と85の差。やばい。
Another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
レジェンド
All
で
he
102
wants
ワ
to
イル
do
打て
is
る。
get on base and take advantage of the strength
や
of this
ば。
game, which is his
えぐ
speed.
い。
But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
レジェンドで
He's
102ワイル
proven
打
to
て
be
る。
an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects
2
his
度の満塁
20th
のチャ
save
ン
of
ス
the
逃
year
すな
so
んて。
far.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Yeah,
The
let's
New
go.
York Yankees took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
On base.
まず2勝1敗、2勝1敗。できたら2勝1敗。まず2勝1敗で勝ち越してるぞ。
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
来栄じゃん。生卵事件。
Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
55打点。
Now in the box, Tony Williams. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Hey, let her rip, let her
Here's
rip.
the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 107.
スライダーここか。ゲリットコールは打ってるからね。
No, that's low.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, a couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's gonna miss the catch. And he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall.
いやー、マジか。まあ、打ち取られた当たりだったけどね。
Top of the third set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman.
うわ。うふか。
Tony William.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
うふか。
And he fouls this one off.
あー、2メートルか。2マイルか。
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
That pitch is out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez recovers. Throw down to first, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Tony William. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
まあ、放出しちゃったからね。いろんな選手たち。死んだ側の放出したし。降り手側に
On
回
its
した
way
以
is
上は
pitch number 75. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
ゲッツは取れず。
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Urshela has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Tony William. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
13対2。あった。
Here comes the first pitch.
やっぱお得意さんじゃん。
And there's a fastball well off
レ
the
イ
plate
ザー相手に打
inside.
ち込まれてるイトコールさん。
4 runs here in this half inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it.
レフトフライ。
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
5タコ。6打席。
Now to the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Count now a ball and a
入ってるけど
strike.
ボールって言ってくれた。
Come on, big guy. Hey now.
The 1-1 home. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning.
勝ちました。
14-5, the final totals in this one. The Rays sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one.
トニー君からニューヨーク魂よ。なんだニューヨーク魂って。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Division rivals do battle. Next. Luis Severino gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
At the plate, Tony William, and with
先発は
numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Popped up. Urshela has it, and it's a quick out number one.
あ、もうすごく
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William, and he always poses a threat, of course, one of the true superstars in the game today.
1対0。でも勝ってる。あー、ルイス・セベリーノか。6勝8敗 4.08。
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here, it's 2-0.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
今シーズン第17号ソロホームラン。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season,
打球
as
速
the
度や
Rays
ば。
move in
そして
front now, 2-0.
トミーラインドライブ。
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony William.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ball 1 to start the
真ん中
at-bat.
チェンジアップはマジでしょう。
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jimmy Nelson takes the ball here, and he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
防御率 3.88、10勝3敗1セーブ。10勝3敗1セーブか。2桁勝利上げながら。
Willie Adames will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Adames.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
ジャッジ怪我したあー、ジャッジ怪我してるジャッジが怪我した。
Jason Dominguez is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury.
あー、ジャッジが怪我したヤンキース、これはやばいですよ。
Ready for another shot now. Austin
おー、ジ
Meadows.
ャッジがし
He's
やがっ
0
た。
for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Now batting, right fielder
さっきの
Austin
呼吸で怪我したね、今ね。
The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening.
さす
Ball
がに盗塁
2.
しないよ、盗塁
And
し
some
ない
action
よ。
out in the Yankee
Yes,
bullpen
yes.
now as a right-hander starts to
Yes.
loosen up.
ミッチェルやマイケル・サントスが準備中。
The 2-1 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
ロビル
Hicks is
取りま
back
し
to
た
the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
いや、よく取りやがったな。ツーアウトランナー一塁。
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
カステヤノス。
4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And that's on the outside corner, 1
ワン
and
ボール
2.
ツーストライク。さあ、
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side.
しかしジャッ
1
ジが怪我
left
しちゃ
for
いました。
Tampa.
ヤンキー
But
ス。
they hold a
どうなるんでしょうか。
Tony William will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
次刺さっていったな、本当に。
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there,
Oh,
Dan. Sent it
mierda.
back right where it came from.
じゃあ、ジミー・ネル
Now
ソン。
batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there.
怪我してる嘘だろ嘘だろ牽制の切る位置に怪我しやがったこ
Ramon
いつ。うわ
Urias will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following
ー怪我したし
several good
何して
offensive
んだよ
performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
うわ怪我しやがった。あーやばい見るの嫌だ。これ絶対今シーズン絶望の可能性高いよ。これマジでマジで言ってる？あ、よかった。3フィンガー2ゲーム。うわー60日の IME 今季絶望だこれマジで今シーズンも怪我したんですけど。いやーこれってあ、これ 指の靭帯靭帯損傷やば指怪我しやがったみたい。今季絶望じゃん終わったー。今シーズン絶望です。60日間入っても。これポストシーズン戻れないっすね、これね。60日間の IL 入り。このままシーズン終了か、これ。これ若手時代に故障置いてやばいぞ。多分復帰できないやつやね。終わりました。ポストシーズンワイルドカードプレイオフか。はい、シーズン終わっちゃいました。はーい。最悪。あ、戻ってこれた戻ってこれた。あ、終わっちゃった。戻ってこれたけど終わった、シーズン。いやー、シーズン終わったし。アルメンゴ。ブライアン・ゴンザレス。あとは、プロポーズ。アレクサ・イバー。そうだ、引退か。JC ラミレス。これ引退なの ?3 勝11敗。ひどすぎる。感情も引退。感情も35なのこれ。うわー。あ、でも結構打ってるな。15本塁打58だって。あ、でもそれを活躍してたんだね、感情も。ルーカス・デューダも引退。これマレロって。エリアルト・ヌーエスも引退か。ジバーマンが引退。ジバーマンが引退。ラストシーズン活躍したんだ。81試合。ホームラン3本。ペース引退。そう、この人ね、そう、アストロズ時代活躍したのよね、めちゃくちゃ。そっからジャイアンツに移籍してきてね。ブランドン・クロフォードも引退。引退するのか。まだ元気なんだけどね、一応ね。マックス・シャーザーが引退。201勝94敗。マイナーに落とされてる。はい、シーズンが終わっちゃいました。はい。95試合で打率が2割9分5厘、17本塁打56打点、35盗塁。出塁率3割を武器に打率5割。OPS849。大が 1.8 ということで。じゃあちょっとあれ見るか。あれか。サンダーワーズで見ればいいか。 タイトル取れなかった。新人王も取れ損ねる。胸がモンスターボールの人じゃないですか。今回。モンスターボールだ。どこがモンスターボールだってこら。ぶちのめされてんのかいらっしゃい。いやー、マジか。怪我でそのシーズンムーフインするってやべえだろ。新人王投票選ばれなかったか。6年契約来た。ちなみに1、2、3、4、5年契約もそう。5年契約です。5年契約でいきましょう。5年総額4000万ドルか。これはいいでしょう。よし。じゃあ、2年目行きましょう。2年目開幕です。ちょっとおトイレ行ってきていい？お戻りついて。さあ、2年目のシーズンやっていきます。お、5番か。お、そして有望株が上がってきてますね。 ワンセリオノとクリスチャン・ロビンソン。22歳。いいね。ベースオーウィングス。あ、オーウィングス加入したんだ。あ、ウィリアムいる。あ、メドウズも残ってる。よかった。やばっ、昨シーズン55本も打ってる。ニック・カステヤノス。そうか、タンパベイにあれか。それで来たのか。じゃあ行きましょうか。2年目開幕。メジャー2年目開幕。おー、いいね、いいね。5番サード。さあ、今年は、アウェーで開幕を迎えます。フアン・セレーニョ。ブレイクセルとクリステル・ナリア。
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
200 strikeouts on the season last year, that's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tony William stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Sale has pitched north of 2,200 innings in the majors, and over those innings he's stacked up over 2,700 strikeouts, which means he's closing in on the top 20 strikeouts. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay held scoreless in the top of the inning. Red Sox coming to bat. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony William, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of... digging in, Tony William. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so it'll have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one.
うるせえうるせえ。どこに胸があるって？
Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
木下に胸
He
があ
is
るっ
in
て失礼だ
complete
な。
command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye
中日
levels
さんの
to
胸
boot.
も
One
胸でも
ball
ある
and
じゃ
two
ん。
strikes to count.
やばい、角で。
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tony Williams.
Into the box now, Tony William, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, no one better now.
Smoke toward the
一塁
hole.
か抜けてい
And
く。こっち
that'll
走ってい
get
った。
past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door.
そう、
That's
レッ
his
ドソック
first
スの
save
ね
of the
駐
season,
車場。
but it
い
certainly
や、グ
won't
リ
be
ーンモン
his
スターっ
last.
ていうね。
And the
まあ
score
でもグリーン
finishes
モンスターあるだけでね、
4 to
球場
1
狭いから。
today. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Tony Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tony William is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will return. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tony William. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball upstairs.
Okay, good.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Manuel Margot waits on deck. Popped up. Devers waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Tony William.
Third baseman, Tony.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Into the box now, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Adames at second, Castellanos on at first with two down. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is Joe Musgrove. The California-born right-hander is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now at the plate, Tony William looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering. In play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
2 balls and a strike. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, he has some trouble with it on the first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side. So coming to the plate, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Stepping up now, Tony William, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hard hit ball to second, and this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third, and we are tied at 3 apiece. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready now, Zach
Now
Collins.
batting, the catcher,
ザッ
Zach
ク・コリンズ。
Collins.
勝ち越してるね。
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Popped up.
打ち上げて。
Devers is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
スリーアウト。
Yeah, see it driving.
Up next for the Rays, Tony William. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
William.
First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left.
打ってったんですが、レフト線。
Pham comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
ワンアウト。
So striding forward now, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Here we go. Need you right here.
The 2-0. Outside,
3-0
3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This is hit high in the air out
打ち上
toward
げ
left
てしまっ
center.
た。
Pham is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. 7-5, tonight's final. Tampa Bay used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Right.
あ、出場しなかったんだ。で、どうぞと会話。4番サード。めっちゃ天気やばいんだけど。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Mike Clevenger is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Iglesias now at short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Tony William, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
William.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So digging in now, Tony William. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
William.
First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding in once again, Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Now a throw over. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. William, the runner at first with 1 gone in the end. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can.
The 2-2. Runners off for second. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down.
Here you go now. Come on now. 1 time.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And again a throw, and a dive, but he's back in.
さあ、牽制しまくってますね。ちょろちょろ動いてるかね。
Another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Once more, a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner going a second time. On a rope to the second baseman. Now a throw to first, doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tony William, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
To 2-2 now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the
つい
plate.
に得点が入っ
Can't
た
make the tag on him. He's
1対
safe. And they've taken the lead
先制の
here in
2点
the
だ
eighth.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony William. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
William.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Up high, 2-1 now. Sessa features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, man, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard in this slider that he throws.
And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Number 14, Mark Colesbury.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Now the 2-1. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Popped him up. Iglesias is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
ワンアウトランナー2塁。
The batter, number 44.
Watch out for coming in right here. Here you go. Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
アキーノ。
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Line drive to center field. A dive and he can't hang on. William rounds third and is striding for home. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one...
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 13.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Garrett Cole gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Now at the plate, Tony Williams, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Tony Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And there's ball 2 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
All even now, 2-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Gone. To lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. In there, 2-1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
Now here it comes.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, no one better, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, I'll tell you. He is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Digging in, Mike Ford. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Zach Collins would be next.
Hey, right guy, right spot. No one better up there.
He's set, the 3-1. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Stepping into the box, Zach Collins. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
トレーニングだ。レートディスプレイ。ああ、またあれか。マシンで捉えろってやつか。どうよ、これ。おー。打ち上げちゃった。ボール。あ あ、しまった。ってしまった。これ入ったでしょ。いや、フェイスがいい。危ねー。やばい。手出しちゃった。これはいったっしょ。これもいったっしょ。これどうよ。これいったんじゃね？いったねか。うん。よしよし。コーチとハイタッチ。お、上がった。プレートビジョンも上がった。5番レフト。5番サードか。ごめんなさい。5番サード。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Tony William. He was responsible for the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. It was a solo shot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-2, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa. Digging in, Tony William. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away. Digging in now, Tony William. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tony William.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
This is on the ground over to first. One there on to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. Standing in, Tony William.
The third baseman, Tony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one is long. Look at this. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And home run early in the year. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
さあ今ゆっくりとホームイン4対2。4対1ですね。4対1。
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tony William, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off.
Foul. Foul.
2-2 the count.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Foul.
Side, but it's well foul. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Reined in, and a good throw gets him one gone. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Rays rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Brendan McKay is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tony William is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, you know the old adage that...
This deflects right off him.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
3-1 now. William, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. The 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Schwindel will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. In now, Tony William. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Tony William.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
同じところかなこれ。
Now it's the plate, William. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed in that strike one. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
So striding in, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Tony William.
First pitch coming, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For the victorious Rays, 10 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 4.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Detroit have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Victor Rodriguez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, establish your pitches, and try to work quickly.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Manuel Margot. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers, all you want.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Tony William.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So 1-1. Runners on the move for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely.
4.
Come on, baby. See you drive it.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Left liner.
At the plate, Juan Cedeno, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cedeno.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
All right, one time
The
here.
3-1 pitch.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Ready for another chance? Tony William. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
1-0.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a swing, and he misses. They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has...
Striding into the box, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next.
Diego Castillo.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
守備も上げとかないとね。さあ、3番。レフト。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Blake Snell will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup.
Three. He's out. Out. Three.
Stop.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tony William batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Stay hot,
The
baby.
1-2.
God.
And another foul ball.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid. Let's go. Wait for this.
Now another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's out.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And the count will be full. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there.
Into the box, Tony William. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tony William. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Springs, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 30th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory. Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight.
13 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon. Ryan Yarbrough will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
First pitch coming, here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Meadows isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Nick.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Come on, big guy.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
5番トニー・ウィリアムのタイムリースリーベースで
Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Tony.
今日4番か。
William.
4番ウィリアムのタイムリー DT です。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
初球フ
Strike
ァウル。
one to start the at bat.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
Skied in the air to
待ってて。
straightaway left.
レフト落下点。
Canelo
Out.
is there and he has it for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now.
Man, what time? Right now.
Now here's the pitch. 3-0
3
now.
ボール。
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. On its way is pitch number 75. Sent in the air
あ
out
ー、
to
打ち上
straightaway
げた
center.
かー。打つところ上がった。
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this
クリア。
one away, and that
うん、
ends.
投手戦だ。
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Tony William. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at
センター
first.
ベスト。ピッチャーにすごい当たりが
I
飛
guarantee
んでい
you
きま
at
したけど。
release point, he wanted to pull this
やばい
pitch
な、今。
back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
怖い。よう避けましたわ。
Into the box now, Zach Collins.
Now batting.
0 for
さあ、
2
ツー
on
アウ
his
トラン
line
ナー
thus
一
far.
塁三塁。
Prior to the at-bat, a check
や
on
ってもいいな、やっ
first,
てもいいな。
and he'll get back in
デ
standing.
ィトロイトスティーラーズ。
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the one.
2対0。
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect.
試合終了。2対0。アストロズ戦。3番レフト。3番さん。レフトって言っちゃうの嘘。あれ？あ、ポランコ来てる。あら嘘。あ、ポランコ来てる。あらあら。今、めちゃくちゃ、今巨人にいる。あら、ポランコ来た。すげえ。マジか。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros.
アストロズ戦。
Clayton Kershaw
Oh,
gets the
Kershaw.
start for Houston in this one. And please, Zach, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's
ちょっと、あれ見ましょうか。あー、ポランコや、ポランコや。79なの？ P で48なんす。でも、通りするけどね、結構ね。もう31歳か。
been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Tony William is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Had him reaching in thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
To 1-2 now.
カーショとの対決。
No one better. Keep it rolling. Here we go.
And the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now here's the pitch. Waved down, missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Standing in, Tony Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The count now at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal the base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Springer will get there, and he puts it away. Ready once again, Tony William. He's 0-2 thus far in this one.
William.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Kershaw will slide one over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Swing. Oh my! Hit him with the high. It's up and out of here into the archways.
クレイトン・カーショーから一発を放ちました。今シーズン第3号のツーランホームラン。
center, home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
4対0。いやー。
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on 2nd or 3rd. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Oh.
Tony William will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming, here it is. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Tucker retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a side strand just striding in, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tony William.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
The final line.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Stros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Keep it rolling.
Hard hit ball to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back.
Into the box, Zach Collins. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Strong is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Tony William. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Digging in to try it again, Aristides Aquino.
Number 42.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So stepping in, Tony William.
Tony Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Good eye, huh? Good eye. Come on, big guy.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous because if you walk him, he can still.
And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And we'll have to leave it there. As the
Left fly.
At the plate, Tony William. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
得点機、今季1割8分2厘。
Hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is
3アウト。
digging in once again. Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left.
流してったんですよ、これはレフトフライ。
Strong will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Rays posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
Afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays. 7 runs on 9 hits.
もう1試合できそうだけどね。
Afternoon baseball.
さあ行きましょう。
Jose Urquidy is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Tony William swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today. Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
キャッチャーゴロ。
Coming to the plate now, Tony William comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay.
危ねえ。ヒット。そっか。
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot.
Stepping in, Tony William. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Ball 2.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All
set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Tony William. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now batting, number 44.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. William gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? William is digging for home. He'll score, and the Rays tie it. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think it goes under 97 miles an hour.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player.
最後成績見て終わります。はい。まあ1年目が終わって、1年目はね、途中で、離脱してしまうという、まあウィリアムじゃねえな、レイの3年目ですかね。3年目のシーズンみたいな感じになっちゃいましたね。まあ、2年目の開幕、開幕15試合終わって、打率が3割4厘、ホームラン3本、打点が8、盗塁が3つ、出塁率3割2分に長打率5割、OPS が822となってます。まあね、2年目はとりあえず怪我しないように、経営に到達できたらなって思います。新人王取れなかったからね、取れるチャンスだったのに、取れなかったんでね、ちょっと、これに奮起して、ちょっと2年目のジンクスなんてないっていうのをね、見せたいと思います。はい！今日は、ここまで。最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。よろしければチャンネル登録、ツイッターのフォローよろしくお願いいたします。ってことで、お疲れ様でーす。